What's correct with you people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. In the last one, I was a dope and got hit a lot as we were sent on another mission by the Krazoa. In this one, we're going to continue that mission. And by start off, mounting this up and playing it extra careful. Well, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not gonna need you for a little bit, so I see you, little bugger. There we go. Now then, let's go ahead and drop a moon seed here and have Tricky Flame. And looks like there's a crate up there. Looks like I can get some health back. And I can continue my, hopefully, no-death run of this game. Because, yeah, I'm not about to be, not about to die inside a game I say you don't have to worry about getting killed in. And there's a whole heart. And a power cell, and a fuel cell. You know, I know I call it power cell because of Jak and Daxter, but that's not even remotely what that thing looks like. Let's see, what's this here? Let's drop one of this here. And then go through here. A fire-breathing Triceratops. Now I have seen everything. I know I probably said it earlier, but it's like... Okay, first off, Tricky, where the heck are you? Buddy, I'm gonna need you... Alright, let's go a little further ahead, because you might have to spawn in. Some more health. A scarab thing. It's a casket or something. Well, if he's not gonna spawn up here, then more likely we'll get him when we come back. But anyway, let's go through this portal. Okay. Now I wonder where we are. Well, if you recognize the architecture, then you'll know for certain that we're in the Krazoa Palace, or at least in another part of the palace. I'm not sure they ever explain whether or not the parts of the Krazoa Palace we go to are like the same place. Okay, that's cheap right there. That is beyond cheap. Come here. Come here. You can go through walls? That's just unfair. Anyway. Here we go. Now then. Here. Then go through here. Put this out. Get more of those jellyfish brain things. One shot, one kill. Oh, right. I forgot. Puzzle time! And as you can see, it's a simple matter of just turning around. And here we go. And now we can get across just fine. Let's see here. Oh! Got some more issues to deal with here. Let's see what it's doing. Okay. Well, the thing right there tells me that there's something I need to activate because you can clearly see the Krazoa spirit over there, but you need to get no. But you need to open up the gate. I wonder if it's one of those like lever gates or something. 'Cause I will admit I don't remember this particular. Oh, there we go. I don't remember this particular dungeon, though, this particular Krazoa Palace very well when compared to the others. Well, I remember two that stick out quite vividly because of, well, how they actually orient their challenge. But as far as the Krazoa Palaces go, I'll admit they all kind of blend together. Ah, there we go. Like, I remember the first one because, okay, so a bit of a story time. Back when I was not very good at video games, what I would end up doing, especially for games like Metroid, Halo, and Star Fox Adventures, is I would play the first 10 minutes of a game over and over again. And now I'm Firefox. Because I was too dumb to figure out how to advance. I got up to the point in the game where I would get the staff, and then I just wander around for like an hour and say this is boring and give up. And the same thing goes for games like Metroid. When we get around to Metroid Prime, I'll definitely be able to point that out. But I only ever get past the friggin' Orpheon, and that'd be it. There you go. I'm turning it around. And so I don't remember a lot of these palaces, but even now that I'm thinking about it, these palaces don't really stick out too much in my mind. It's kind of same architecture. Anyway, what do you want, you crazy little spirit? The test of combat. Prove your worth in combat by defeating all the Sharklaw within the time limit. If you succeed, I will become yours, to return to the Krazoa Palace. So this is literally just do more of what you've been doing. This is not a very hard challenge. As long as you're, you know, on your toes and doing what you need to do, this is not a very hard challenge. As a matter of fact, to contend with you, and knock you down. So yeah, so between parts, I did a little bit more research on this on the earthquake move, and as it turns out, it doesn't actually do damage right now. It doesn't do damage. It's just a stun move. So if you need it, do you ever get it into a point like this? You're just surrounded by a bunch of Sharklaw, and you just need to get them off your back. Yeah, just use the earthquake move, and you're good to go. Yeah, but how this test works is that you're gonna have these Sharklaw spawn infinitely, and for some reason this guy can block immediately. Okay, you know what? Forget this. We're cheating this, boss. Well, we're cheating this test. And dead. Now I can tempt the rest of them pretty easily. Like I said, you ever want to get through this, get through these fights faster, I do recommend just using the ice blast, because once you freeze an enemy, no matter what the enemy is, barring bosses of course, because that'd just be too easy. One hit after you freeze them, and you instantly kill them. Just remember that it takes a significant portion of your energy meter to actually get to the point where they freeze. So if you want to try to freeze multiple enemies, it helps to try to line it up to where you can do it, you know? You did it! You collected the second Krazoa spirit. It will remain in your body until you take it to the Krazoa Palace, where it must be released. Moon Mountain Pass, and we're back. So yeah, now our running secondary mission, which I consider a sub mission because it's not the most important thing right now in context to what it is Fox needs to do.
You have proven yourself to be pure of heart. Bring the spirit to Krazoa Palace. I will guide you further when you get there. Come to Krazoa Palace.
But yeah, I consider this to be it's mandatory, but in context of what it is Fox needs to do, this is more of a sub mission than anything else. Tricky, get your butt down here. Tricky, where are you? Tricky.
I'm not doing it.
Why not? Why not? Why aren't you doing it?
I'm not doing it.
Okay, hold up a second.
Hey,
You will obey.
I'm not doing it.
Why not?
Not doing it.
Okay, why not? Why is he not doing it? Is he hungry? Is he hungry? Are you hungry, boy? Eat from a distance. Alright. Now you're gonna do it?
I'm not doing it.
Okay, he's not doing it.
Look at this.
Okay, now you wanna... Oh my goodness.
Flame.
Okay, so... What just happened there? I don't know. Because I've never had that happen before. He's like, I'm not doing it. It's like, why the heck not? And I figured it was something tied to something else, but it's like, I haven't gotten that item yet. There's another well for a cheat code and a Bombfadad. But since we're full on Bombfadads, you would have stayed here bouncing around to the end of time, and that scarab just landed right smack dab down that little... What's the one looking for here? Down that well. So yeah, I do not know exactly what happened there. Tricky's being a diva, I guess. I mean, he is royalty, but still. Kind of got the fate of the world in your hands, but oh snap! Okay. Okay, I'll admit, I completely forgot that we have two of these to deal with. I need you to just kind of not right now. I need to grab this real quick. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'll get rare of this. This is very inspired enemy design. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy like this in another game. Usually you see enemies like the Sharp Claw, where it's like, oh, this is very clearly inspired by this enemy. Okay, now let's see. Now this. Okay, now this puzzle is kind of difficult, I will admit. What you have to do is you have to guide this bomb to that ledge over there. Now, it's a time bomb. What you do is you jump like this. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! I'm gonna jump over here because I forgot about this, and this thing's gonna kill me. Okay. Can I hit that thing? Got it! Alright. So what you gotta do is you gotta do this right here. Grab it. Don't worry about throwing it. Just line yourself up with a platform. And then try to just not do that. What you want to do is you want to try to line yourself up with the platform, because the momentum of you running for it will carry it along the air currents. And you just want to land it. You just want to try to land it right smack dab on the platform. which I'll admit is easier said than done. I do remember that this part gave me a little bit of trouble. Let's see if I line up just right. I should be able to. There you go. And that thing zipped. It's gonna blow up. And that should. There you go. And voila. Alright, the character is up. Great, we got more of these things, and I don't exactly have a lot of energy. Wait, I killed you. I killed one of you anyway. Oh right, I know exactly where we are now. We've come technically, I think, full circle, which means I think if we just go back this way. Yep, we're back in the main part of Moon Mountain Pass. So now all we can do is just run straight back. I'm not dealing with the enemies because screw that noise. I learned my lesson last time. Almost got killed. And we're gonna see if we can't go visit the Warp Stone, since the Warp Stone specifically made mention of going to Krazoa Stars whenever we had a Krazoa Spirit. Now in terms of writing, I'm gonna say right now, that was something they probably should have omitted from the Warp Stone's dialogue. At least with regard to Fox. Oh, by the way, you hear the music going off right now. You know we killed the guys that are technically up there. The barrels will still come down to hit you, so just keep that in mind. But even though we've taken, even though we as the player know what a Krazoa Spirit is, what a Krazoa Palace is, that kind of stuff. So even though we know that, it's like, okay, so, and we know that as a player, we already collected one of them, and if you check the status screen, you know you got to collect 6 of them total. But from Fox's point of view, he has no idea what the Krazoa Spirits are. He just flat out doesn't. Okay. I will admit, did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so I think I can go through here again. Luckily, I don't believe that counts as a death. That's just odd. That is odd. Peppy and them are not on the map. Or not on the start screen. What is a loading thing or something? I don't know. Yeah, so that was dumb by me. I thought that thing was closer than it actually was, and I just leapt for it. And here we go. And up we go. Another power cell right there. And we should be good on on fuel cells going forward. Now then, just still not showing up. I wonder if it's a story-based thing. Well, let's take a look. Thorntail Hollow. I still love this music. I still love this music a lot. There's the R-Wing. Now let me see. There we are. Okay. So as you see now, we know they're going to get 6. Krazoa Spirits. So from a gameplay perspective, it makes sense for us to be. I'm gonna make a quick detour here so we can get a little something for later. But from a gameplay perspective, it makes sense that the Warp Stone would tell us about the Krazoa Spirits and go to Krazoa Palace. From Fox's point of view, he has no idea what those are. So the Warp Stone never should have mentioned it until we as the player collected one as Fox. Then that's a little kind of fun thing, like, okay, so what do we do now?
You pay this much.
Can I pay a little bit more?
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Glowing purple eyes. This is Tricky's ball. It can only be used in certain areas. Tricky will tell you when he can play. If you play with him lots of times, he will have a surprise for you. Oh my! So yeah, that's the thing. So remember, the shopkeeper is kind of, sort of, maybe, definitely a shady cheapskate. Remember, we had to buy our visor, and we technically don't need it. We can beat this game. You can beat this game and never buy that visor. Here's the ish. Actually, there isn't an ish, actually. You just don't need to buy it. I do it out of obligation just to get that flavor text of, oh yeah, that's right, this guy is a lying, cheating son of a gun. And he did the same thing to Tricky's ball. He stole the ball and pretty much has to force you to buy back Tricky's favorite toy. Technically, that's stealing from royalty. Shouldn't he be, you know, drawn and quartered? Alright, so now we're going to go to Krazoa Palace.
Ready to go to Krazoa Palace?
Yes. And now we are at Krazoa Palace, or specifically a different section of Krazoa Palace.
So this is Krazoa Palace. Okay, Tricky. Let's find out where we can release the spirit. Tricky? Tricky!
Sorry. I forgot to tell you. I cannot warp dinosaurs.
That's a shame.
I can still hear you, Fox.
Okay, so quick question. Why the heck is he a thing if he can't warp dinosaurs when he lives on a planet predominantly populated by dinosaurs? That I never got. It's like, I get it's a humanoid. Like, that's like the closest you're going to get to a humanoid in Star Fox, period. But it's like, so you can't warp dinosaurs, but you can warp foxes. You can warp things that are not native to the planet you are native on. Is this like one of Rare's like humorous moments, or did they just forget? Because it's like, granted, with the Sharp Claw they have an airship. They don't. Well, they have airships. I've only ever seen the one, but they probably have more than one. But we don't. Well, yeah, then they have jet boosters and all that, those jet ships that we saw earlier. But it's like, then if you can't warp dinosaurs, what good are you? It's like, it's no wonder that guy doesn't get any visitors anymore. You know, it's no wonder he's rusty. Because his one thing, the one thing he's known for, the one thing they call him, the Warp Stone, he can't even warp people. Well, he can't even warp the natives of his own planet. At any rate, now that reign is over, this has been Star Fox Adventures. I've been Anansi, and next time we're going to venture deeper into the Krazoa Palace to release this spirit, and hopefully get rid of Fox's funky contacts. Catch you later.